On average, there are 18 deaths and 1,500 significant injuries from farm-related accidents in Alberta every year. Yet most farm workers have no protection under the Occupational Health and Safety Act or workers' compensation or the Labour Code because of the deliberate policy of this government. To the Premier, when will paid farm workers have the same protection under occupational health and safety as other workers, as recommended by a judge in a recent fatality inquiry?
The Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, Judge has made a decision. The two ministers responsible, Minister of Agriculture and also Employment and Immigration, are now looking at how to hold consultations and work with the public to see what we can do in this particular area. It'll take a little time to work out the various situations, but we're moving ahead.
The Honourable Member.
It doesn't need consultations. There's off-the-shelf solutions in every other province in this country. The fatality inquiry notes that neither the Department of Employment and Immigration nor the Department of Agriculture normally investigate farm deaths because, unbelievably, there's no legislation to require it. The judge noted that investigations of deaths allows for the incorporation of standards to prevent similar deaths in the future. Again, to the Premier. Will this government implement changes to automatically require investigation of all farm worker deaths?
The Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, I don't, not familiar with the letter of the law, but I know that indicate all deaths on family farms and if other farms are investigated. If there's a death and an accident, is certainly investigated by the police. But this is looking at how we can work towards preventing not only deaths but accidents where loss of limb or some damage to one's individual health. And as I said, progress is being made, and we'll be able to report to the House at a most appropriate time.
The Honourable Member.
Thanks, Mr. Speaker. Enacting work standards for paid farm workers was done long ago in other provinces, so people are wondering why this government won't act. The Premier, who's key in this, failed to disclose the names of major supporters for his leadership campaign, covering $160,000 in donations. It's widely known that huge feedlot operators granted him an airplane and a helicopter for his leadership bid, but those donations were not filed. To the Premier, will the Premier admit that his government won't budge on this life-and-death policy because he doesn't want to offend the backers of his leadership campaign?
The Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, I think that honourable member is bordering on the question of privilege, and I would ask him to withdraw those comments in the House, or I shall proceed with one.